Hello, Patrick. A pleasure to see you again in a very different atmosphere than the last time we met.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. This is a great place to talk, I think, about the exciting future that awaits you and others at Faurecia. Later in the program, we're going to reveal your new logo and your new signature, which is a quite exciting new addition for 2017. I want to talk first about the news of the day, which is really your results for 2016, which I have to say, looking good. What are the key highlights we should take away from them?
2016 is of specific importance to us. It's corresponding to the last year of the objectives we gave to the market in 2013. What is important to the market is the growth first, and we achieved 5.3% of yearly growth during the period, which is quite good considering the market growth. We achieved also an operating margin at 5.2%, again above the 4.5 to 5% we guided the market to. And we made about 460 million euros of net cash flow, which are the very important indicators for the market. We have improved our order book, and today we have an order book of 53 billion euros plus 6 billion versus the previous period. So we are on track, we are delivering, and I think that this is making the difference. And this is thanks to the teams of Faurecia worldwide.
Now, this year, obviously, in this promising future, there's a lot about research and development and innovation. I want to look at some images now from the Paris Auto Show. It really seems like you're taking a technological leap, if you will, towards the future. What's the new strategy here, and what are the drivers for it?
After our Faurecia exterior divestment, we have now all the flexibility, the financial flexibility to focus on two main axes. The first one is sustainable mobility, and the second one is smart life on board. And what you saw are these two axes. Our métier is to integrate systems. We are a system integrator mainly. And what we are doing now is we're considering systems of a different size, of a different perimeter. So we are considering the full scope of the cockpit, and we are considering much more than what we had in the past for pollution and exhausts. What is new also is that these systems are including more and more big data, computer science, artificial intelligence, and clearly all of that is linked to electronics and softwares. And these additional expertise fields are the ones you have seen and in which we are investing, and these are our priorities.
Now, let's talk about your new logo now and signature, which I'm excited to reveal now. How does this symbolize this new strategy? It looks like you're opening up.
Absolutely. You have noticed that the box is away. Now we have this logo with a new way to write it. I think it's more modern, it's more dynamic. We are in a different era. We have a new trajectory, and we are starting with this new logo and with the tagline you've seen, inspiring mobility.
And what does that mean exactly?
Inspiring mobility means, our métiers, again, it's linked to the environmental protection, and I think it's very important. It's one of the mega trends, as much as connectedness and autonomous driving.
Now, how would you see, Patrick, 2017 now in terms of the growth that you expect, and what might be some challenges ahead?
I'm quite optimistic for 2017. I'm expecting a market growth of about 2%. We have guided the market with a significant growth, which again is corresponding to the objectives we set for 2018, 6% in 2017. We also guided the market on an operating income between 6.4% and 6.8%. Maybe I have to say one word about that. We are moving from total sales to value-added sales, which is in fact the same thing, total sales minus monoliths, and which is really corresponding to our activity. So I'm rather positive on 2017, and I think that we again here are well on track to achieve our targets.
What would you say are your priorities then for this year?
Our priorities is execution. We will have a significant number of launches. We have identified a few which are at risk, and we have to focus on these ones. We have also to implement now the group initiatives we have launched in 2016, which are the global business services, and it's important, we are not at benchmark level today. Our R&D efficiency, and this is in order to invest more in innovation, and our digital transformation, which we want now to make a reality.
You're accelerating technology really in a very big way this year. Can you give us a few examples?
So two examples maybe. The first one is linked to sustainable mobility. Think about if we would be able to measure in real time the pollutants through sensors and a system to collect information. This information will be then sent to the cloud. At the cloud level, with an adequate algorithm, we will be able to predict, to anticipate the pollution level in a given area.
The other one, I think, is Cockpit of the future.
Exactly.
Now, I mentioned that because we're looking at some images of that right now. As a consumer, it really looks like you're going to revolutionize the driving experience, both for my own comfort and perhaps my safety on the road.
So safety will stay absolutely key. You know that we will have for a very long period of time on the road autonomous cars and non-autonomous cars. So we will stay very focused on that. What we know is that this cabin has to be predictive. We will have so many solutions or possibilities that we will have to focus on what the consumers want, the people inside the car are really expecting. I think it's a fantastic period of time. Only opportunities, and we have to invent the new architecture of the car. And that's very interesting because, you know, we are collaborating with our customers, with the OEMs, as never. They don't know much more than us what really this future will be. And it's only, again, asking the people, the end customers, that we realize what really is needed.
Well, it really sounds like it's never been a more exciting time to be a part of Faurecia, and I look forward as a consumer to taking advantage of some of these technologies as you develop them. Patrick, a pleasure to see you again, and I hope we'll be together again soon for more exciting good news.
Thank you very much.